A biosphere, a complex, subtly balanced life support system, under attack from a species it has supported for millennia, us.
We have devoured its resources.
We have used them to excess.
And wasted that which we do not need.
Without thought to the damage we are doing to our home.
Time is running out. Before long, the effects of the damage will be obvious, even in our everyday lives.
What once was has been crushed beneath the wheels of ignorance and greed.
Humanity's lack of humility.
And our apathy towards Mother Earth and all her precious gifts will soon have unwelcome consequences.
We need to take responsibility for our actions now.
This world is filled with such beauty.
Its wealth is not in money.
Or our possessions.
It is all around us.
In the landscape.
In the seas.
In the sky.
It is what keeps us alive.
We cannot continue to destroy our only home.
We will end up harming ourselves, as well as the planet.
Human health and well-being depend so much on the biodiversity and the environment.
Ignorance and apathy are not excuses.
We need to change. We need to evolve. We are people, just like you.
For us, the movie Avatar served as a focal point, for us to find each other, and for us to connect with others who are already on the path.
And together we know that we must turn humanity away from the abyss.
We cherish our planet.
And the people upon it.
And because the movie Avatar helped inspire us,
we care enough to make this movie.
Together.
The solutions are well known.
some will require national, as well as international, action to apply them soon enough.
But that does not stop us from making changes in our everyday lives.
Change need not be grand gestures.
With just some important simple adjustments.
And thinking about the impact of what we do in the way that we live every day.
Then progress will always be made.
We recycle our waste. Glass, cans, paper, plastic, and clothes.
I compost my kitchen and garden waste.
The paper I use is made from a mixture of recycled and sustainable materials.
I buy goods which have the highest portion of recycled content.
I reuse containers again and again and again.
I use them to grow my planting.
I don't use plastic bags anymore. Do you know plastic bags make up 90% of the trash in the ocean?
When walking or hiking,
I always bring my trash home with me.
I clean up other people's waste and volunteer for other environmental work. I feel that I am making a difference.
I always make sure that there is a full load in the washing machine.
I use a kettle to boil water for cooking instead of heating the pan. It's more efficient and it saves time.
I use rechargeable batteries.
I always print on both sides of the paper.
Today I left my car at home and used my bike. I feel better already.
This year, we've decided not to fly for our vacation, but to experience the wonders that are closer to home.
I turn off the tap before cleaning my teeth.
I use a watering can instead of a hose. It uses so much less water. I also water in the evening when it's not so hot. Then I know the water isn't just going to evaporate.
If it's yellow, let it mellow. If it's brown, flush it down.
I grow my own food.
I buy locally produced food where I can, to avoid the ecological impact of long-distance food transportation. Did you know, for the weight of locally grown produce, a quarter of its weight is saved in carbon dioxide emissions compared to imported food?
I always turn off and unplug the monitor and computer when I'm done.
I buy only what I need and know I'm going to use. It saves me money too.
I use public transport. It eliminates the stress of driving.
I check the web out for ideas.
I always turn off the lights when I leave the room.
We can change and evolve.
We can reduce our dependence on fossil fuels.
We can reduce our overconsumption of the Earth's resources.
As a generation, we are the current custodians of our planet.
We have a responsibility to look after it
in a sustainable way,
so that we can hand it over to the next generation
in a better state than what we received it,
as the next generation to inherit the Earth.
We take on the responsibility of looking after our home.
We need to learn from the mistakes by those before us.
Please don't leave us with a mess.
In everything you do, consider the possible impact on the environment.
We are all part of this planet.
It is our only home.
We have a duty to look after it.
Now is the time to do something about it.
Not acting is unacceptable.
Let's look after it, together.
We have changed. Can you do the same?
Please. Zach from America.
Thomas from Czech Republic.
My name is Tristan, and I'm from Southern California, USA.
Peter, Canada.
John, America.
Colin, England.
Peter, Australia.
Mario from America.
Josiah, in America.
Nick, America.
Yao from Thailand.
Scott, from America.
Rachel, from America.
Mikado, Australia.
Alan, from England.